everybody. So we're going to do one more week of holidays. Like we said, there's so many holidays throughout the year. Just kind of grab some and pick some. And I kind of wanted just to do like the 3 weeks, so I only had a certain number of days I could pick. So anyway, Tracy's off this week, so I'm going to be doing the videos. So we worked our kind of way up into the month of June for holidays, which brings us to Father's Day. So this first video, we're going to be talking about Father's Day. What does Father's Day celebrate? Father's Day is a day to celebrate fatherhood as well as your father's contribution to your life. So like we have a day all about moms, there's a day all about dads. Father's Day, it's all about your dad. When is Father's Day celebrated? It is celebrated the third Sunday of June. So the actual date might change a lot, but it's always the third Sunday of the month of June, okay? That's when Father's Day falls. Who celebrates this day? Father's Day is celebrated throughout the world. It is a popular holiday in the United States where many children, young and old, just because you're an adult, you can still appreciate your father, celebrate the day with their dads. When my dad has passed away, but when he would be alive, I'd go fishing with him. He really liked to go fishing. We'd go out to my brother's property and we'd go fishing. Even as an adult, I spent the day with my dad doing something. Most people spend the day with their dad, just like I said. Most of us do. You'll spend the day with them. Many people give gifts, a card, or cook their dad a meal. A typical Father's Day gift includes ties, clothes, electronics, and tools. Since the day occurs on Sunday, a lot of people go to church with their dad to celebrate the day. So those are all good gift ideas. Again, maybe it's something you make. When I was in high school, I was in like a shop class and I made a little toolbox. And I saved that and gave that to my dad for Father's Day. So this day, Father's Day, is all about your dad. It's the third Sunday of June. And it's really popular here in the United States. It's celebrated throughout the world.
Karen Nelson, 100 please. Karen, 100.
And the main thing I think a lot of people want to do is just spend the day with their dad, or at least go visit him for a little while. Especially if you're an adult and you don't live with them. You always want to spend time with them. And if you maybe, I know a lot of people that live a different state than their dad, they might make a phone call. At least, you want to do something special for your dad on Father's Day. And here's just kind of a cute picture. This is a dad and his son. And his son looks up to him like he's a superhero. I thought that was kind of cute. All right, let's see what's next. Here's some more ideas for Father's Day, maybe how to celebrate it, what you need to do. Make a card. All dads like handmade cards. Be sure to write a note and list some of the things you like about your dad. Draw a picture of you and him doing something together. A lot of people write notes or sign a card, thank you for always helping me out, being there for me, things like that. Sports. If your dad's into sports, make the day a sports day. You can make him a card with a team sports team and then watch his favorite team with him. Like if it's a football team he likes, maybe go over and watch the football game with him. Ask him to play catch or golf or whatever sport he likes. You really want to go all out. You could even get him a ticket to a sporting event or the jersey of his favorite teams. A lot of dads do like sports, so that's a good kind of gift idea. A friend of mine, her dad really liked to play golf. So her and her dad on Father's Day would always go play golf. That was her big thing, them spending the day with him doing something he liked. Chores. Do some chores for your dad that you don't normally do. You could pull the weeds in the yard, vacuum the house, do the dishes, clean the grill, do a chore that he normally does. I had some high school friends. They would always make sure the grass got cut and things like that, because that was something his dad would always do. But on Father's Day, he made sure he cut the grass for dad. Food. Most dads enjoy eating. Come on. Who doesn't like to eat? I'm not a dad, I'm not a mom, but I'm a person and I like to eat. You can make him his favorite meal or take him out to eat at his favorite restaurant, somewhere he likes to go. So there's always that. I've in the past went over to his house and I barbecued. Barbecued at my house, had him and my mom come over for dinner and barbecue. He liked barbecue. Sleep. Let your dad take a nap. Make sure the house is quiet and let him sleep on the couch if he wants to. He'll love it. I never thought about that. But dads work hard and they're always busy going. Maybe just kind of, Dad, go take a rest, or let him Go watch TV with him when he falls asleep on the couch. Let him sleep. Everybody likes a good nap. That'd be awesome. Okay, now we're going to talk a little bit about the history of Father's Day. The original Father's Day is thought to have been founded by Sonora Dodd, okay, in Spokane, Washington, on June 19th, 1910. So the first Father's Day was founded by Sonora Dodd in Spokane, Washington in 1910. Sonora and her 5 siblings were raised by their single-parent dad. So they were raised by dad. They didn't have their mom. She thought that since there was a Mother's Day, there should be a day to honor fathers as well. So we'd already talked about Mother's Day, and Mother's Day was already a holiday. So she thought, hey, there's a Mother's Day, I think there should be a Father's Day. In 1916, President Woodrow Wilson visited Spokane and spoke at the Father's Day celebration. He wanted to make the day an official U.S. holiday, but Congress disagreed. So Mr. Wilson, President Wilson, tried to make it a holiday, but they said no. Then President Calvin Coolidge tried again in 1924, but the day still didn't become a holiday. So it looks like people really tried and fought to get Father's Day a holiday. The main reason was because many people felt the day was too commercial. So the reason they were saying there couldn't be a Father's Day is they thought it was too commercial, which meant the only reason to have the holiday was that so companies who sold ties and men's clothing could make money. So they were trying to say they couldn't have a holiday for Father's Day because all the stores that you'd go and buy stuff, it was too commercial. The stores just wanted the money. But in 1966, President Lyndon Johnson proclaimed the 3rd Sunday of June as Father's Day. So look at this. First one was thought kind of on 1910. It didn't really become a holiday till 1966. I didn't know that. I thought Father's Day went back way far. But it didn't actually become a holiday till 1966. I was like, I think some of you guys were probably born already. I wasn't born yet, but I was close to it. The national holiday was finally signed into law in 72. So then it wasn't even a national holiday until 1972. So Johnson proclaimed the holiday in 1966. It became a national holiday signed into law in 1972 by President Richard Nixon. Since then, the day has become a major holiday in the United States. Wow, that is crazy. So it started out with the idea back in 1910, but it really didn't become a national holiday until 1972. That is a long time that people worked on trying to get Father's Day to be a day. So, Sonora Dodd founded Father's Day in 1910. 1916, Wilson tried, came and did the Father's. He tried to make it an official holiday. It didn't happen. 1924, they tried. It still didn't happen. 1966, Johnson proclaimed the 3rd Sunday of June as Father's Day, but it wasn't signed as a national holiday until 1972. So dads, you should be proud. A lot of people fought for that, huh? And as always, just some fun facts. This here is just some dates around the world that they celebrate Father's Day. All different dates, all different places. Not going to cover that too much, but the fun facts. There's around 70 million fathers in the United States. That's a lot of dads. Sonora, remember Sonora Dodd? Initially wanted the day to be on her dad's birthday, which was June 5th. But the preachers needed more time after his Mother's Day to write their sermons. So the day was moved back to the 3rd Sunday in June. So the lady that founded Father's Day really wanted it to be on her dad's birthday. That kind of makes sense. But because of preachers and sermons, they just couldn't do it. The timing was too close together. So they moved it back to the 3rd Sunday. There was a movement in the 1930s to combine Mother's Day and Father's Day into Parents' Day. So they tried to make them one day together, but it just didn't work out. Around $1 billion is spent each year on Father's Day gifts. So $1 billion gets spent on dads for Father's Day. That's pretty cool. For many dads, they consider being a father the most important job they have. That statement, I believe, is true for every dad. You know, we all got our dads, they're tough, manly man, but you know what? Once they have a kid and they become a dad, that tugs at their heartstrings. I think dads really consider being a father is the most important job they have. Forget about work, you need to be a dad first. I truly believe most dads, or almost all dads, think that. So that's all the info I have on Father's Day. I thought the history part was really interesting. A few just fun facts. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you for tomorrow's video.